He's been up to his old tricks again, hasn't he, old Ryan Deal? Last week I attributed a Photoshop to him that was actually done by Damo, but this is definitely all Ryan's own work. He was on the Pro Box TV post-fight stream after Haye against Garcia, and I missed this at the time. They were mentioning it in the chat, and I managed to catch up with it. Paulie Malignaggi got a message from Ryan himself about the comings and goings. Let me see if I can just bring it up for you here. Over at the Devonish. No, Paulie was, it's fair to say, quite confused, to be honest, when Ryan jumped in here.
Respect for me. We got a super chat here. Ryan Deal 4 is asking me, what do I make that the news of Malik Scott returning to the Devonish next month? I can see Karnacki taking the body shots, to be honest. I can't see Karnacki taking the body shots, to be honest. Who's the Devonish?
Question for you. So
I'm telling you, the Devonish, the Tagdevenish. Tim, Teddy, who's the Devonish?
Well, Paul, we got to
King Ray.
Or Paulie after he went home and Googled.
Exactly.
It comes up dog pound.
He's on the Pleasure Boys tour, is Paulie. Ryan Deal doing the Lord's work there. Fair play to him. What else have we got on the agenda here this week? Let's have a quick look then. Dave, 1108 EBK, I think that says. Gervonta Davis versus Floyd Mayweather. Here's one for you, Rob. At £135. Who wins? I got Tank by 8th round TKO. Hashtag boxing.
Well, they might be getting to it pretty soon. I don't know if you got any of the stuff in there, but we could come to it later if you want.
No, come to it now by all means. This is why I've teed you up exactly, because you're more down with what's going on. I mean, it's all getting a bit nasty.
Yeah, so there's a line of thought that says that every time Gervonta has a pay-per-view that him and Floyd start beefing, and just to boost the pay-per-views. But I don't know if this one might be a little bit more real. So in the midst of the fucking Haye, Gervonta, Shakur Stevenson exchange of words, Gervonta went on Twitter to say that Floyd is being held hostage in Dubai because he's ripped off some businessmen for millions and millions of dollars, and now they won't let him leave the country. So Floyd is taken to Insta to respond, and he posted that video of Gervonta dancing all fruity in the kitchen in the underwear that time, and he got Shade Room to post it. So they said on this website, Gervonta fucking took exception to this and said that Floyd had paid someone to post that content about him, and then the caption read from Floyd Mayweather, "We knew he had some sugar in his tank," and then Gervonta upped the ante and he posted a picture of him and Mayweather on a private jet, which I believe is either one of Mayweather's girlfriends or his daughter, and said, "I think we all know that there's no sugar in my tank on this side," which is apparently hinting at the fact that he was with Mayweather's daughter, Gervonta. So that's where that fucking beef is stemming from. But Gervonta was letting go, and he said he's going to knock Floyd's old ass out. He said, "Tell him pay back the money, and if I'm telling the truth, if I'm lying, tell him to go on live now and deny it. Instagram live." And then he said, "Floyd is as fake as that fucking hair and beard on his face." Which I thought was fucking brilliant. But I think Floyd wants just want to fucking grow up, would he, and get out of young people's business. Like, he's fucking everywhere, like just trying to fucking keep himself relative. He had to go on Instagram versus Bill Haney during the week to kind of, do you know what I mean? He's just a shithead, isn't he? Like, he's an unbearable shithead. Like, he want to fucking grow up, get a life for himself.
Watching an episode of the Boondocks, man. We just need a fucking Uncle Ruckus character in here.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's all a bit crazy, isn't it, Andy? The old Floyd Gervonta. He loves being in the limelight, doesn't he, Floyd? He just can't help himself, man. If it's good, bad, he doesn't care. As long as he's being mentioned, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He keeps himself relevant. Surprised not see him in any more exhibitions, really, to be fair on that. But
that last one proper tanked, didn't it, against that guy with the stupid tattoo all over him?
Yeah. Another one, actually, just wonder if he could maybe kind of get pulled out with the Saudi money and that as well, considering what he spends. But what's the question here in terms of
Need some money to get him out of Saudi, I think, by the sound of it. That's what they're saying. Anyway.
So, what is the script here? But I seen something. I don't know.
He's been sold into sexual slavery.
Oh, that's what I want to know.
Him and Bill Haney went at it on Instagram Live. It was hard to see what was going on because Floyd's Wi-Fi looked like it was worse than mine. Fucking COVID days, like he couldn't hear. He kept breaking up every 2 minutes, like. But he had some good lines in there towards Bill Haney when he was saying to him, like, guess what, Bill? If your son is, because Bill was talking about it, Haney getting off on him in sparring, he was like, well, if your son is undefeated in sparring, congratulations, I'm undefeated in life and undefeated under the lights. So, but Bill was actually getting at something. He was saying to him, like, you're acting like you're this, all your money and your fucking undefeated record doesn't mean shit when your kids are not doing good in the street. And I think what he was alluding to was the fact that one of them was hanging out with Gervonta and he didn't want to say it. And then to respond, so Bill Haney had his little fucking pop back then after all that went down with Gervonta and Floyd, and he was like, is it sugar in the tank? Or is it just too much salt in that old ass shaker? So brutal mente exchanges going on with the lads.
That video was kind of hard to watch, though. I mean, it was just like the same stuff over and over again. Like, Bill Haney's vocabulary is roughly 300 words, and about 40 of them are the N word.
He's Floyd now, 50 now, eh?
Near 50. He's got to be on easy. Yeah, 48.
He's born about, man. Like, I mean, what type of dude? I mean, you get this guy buys trainers and throws them away after the fucking. Okay, he gives them away to charity after wearing them one time. What's the fucking point?
47.
Waste it. 47.
Shout out to Danny Young. He said, it's been a while since I've been able to listen live, but wasn't going to miss this one. Keep up the class work, lads. And then some
Floyd selling these Wendy's and that these days and that? Rob?
Yeah, I haven't seen many of these adverts in a while, to be honest.
Selling big.
Well, maybe the word's got around that he doesn't make good on his fucking investments or on his promises. But didn't Jake Paul say that as well? He never got paid for the fight with him and them two together, or Logan Paul, whoever the fuck.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
he paid in metaskeletons or something. Probably,
I'm Floyd Mayweather, 50, making smart investments.
You gotta wonder, like, because they're saying, like, a lot of people now are coming out and saying, listen, just fucking, we're telling you, he is broke. Like, he's fucking, it's not, his spending is not real. He's broke. But it does beg you to ask the questions, like, the listeners will know more than anyone, like, because we've covered some of these bizarre ads that he was doing on his Insta, everything from fucking houseboats that were selling fucking boob jobs in Miami to fucking metaskeletons to fucking gambling competitions that you don't know how to enter.
Still gun things as well.
And windows.
Super soakers.
And windows.
Double glazing windows. Like, if he's got that much money, like, you know what I mean? I don't see fucking like Warren Buffett like selling fucking double glazing. You know what I mean? It's not fucking... I just don't know. Like,
or being in Manjaro's in Middlesbrough.
He's going to see what was that place? And what's that chicken facility?
I'm Warren Buffett, and this is Manjaro's.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Fucking Warren Buffett eats at McDonald's for breakfast most mornings. He spends like $5-6.
Anytime I'm in the UK, you're going to go to Manjaro's.
Buffet.
You know what I mean? Or what's that homie that owns the fucking...
There's your 500 quid, mate. Cheers, mate.
What's the homeboy that owns the Dallas Cowboys and all the fucking
Jerry
tequila
Jones.
brands?
Yeah.
Can't see him just fucking rocking up with an 0800 number underneath him saying, yo, every time I'm in the UK, check out these double glazing. You know what I mean? So maybe he doesn't have as much money as he says he does, or if he did, he's after burning through it buying shit.
He's got to have something stashed to the side, man. You cannot have all those guys, especially Uncle Al, and not have some sort of investment advice in the back and say, look, Floyd, you got to put some of this way out the road to the tax man. Put it in the Virgin Islands, for example, like Barry Hearn does. So allegedly.
My brother, you have got to diversify.
He was on a lot of Virgin Islands, him money, so to say.
Allegedly.
Thomas Newman says Logan got a free conservatory and 16 Conor Ben NFTs.
Conor Ben NFTs hit the fucking skids, man, like the fucking egg.
Floyd is deep in the metaverse and he's not coming back. Oh man, he's class, isn't he, Mayweather?
No.
Anyway.
No one in marriage, no. The thing is,
he's an absolute shithead, and I think it's one of them ones, isn't it? Like, where it's hard to say. It's like him and like their personas. It's so hard to separate the two, because Floyd is one of the best fighters I've ever seen, but he's not TBE. Like, let's fucking get that clear. Like, that was another one that he manufactured for himself as the best ever. Yeah. Like, just off the top of the head, he would have had trouble with Hearns, Leonard, Aaron Pryor, fucking Terry Norris at 54, any fucking
Duran,
Pernell Whitaker, fucking Duran. All these guys would have fucking been talking to him, and he might have been the favorite in all those fights. So he's a marketer that's fucking running out of time. Like, isn't he? Sorry, dude.
see if there's one fighter that I wouldn't be expecting to be, you talk about Pacquiao, for example, and you expect him to be fucking broke because he's in politics and that, the amount of bribes he would need to pay and shit that he's fucking to pay up and that, because he's paying communities not trying to build hospitals and stuff.
And so he doesn't get executed for using A-side meth.
Yeah, well, that as well. But Floyd, man, Floyd's not going to fucking pay bribes and stuff like that, man. He just thinks it's fucking great to jump on a fucking private plane. Or you know what? I'll fly off to fucking Switzerland, have one of those suave fucking meals that you like. Or by the way, I'll fly to London in 6 hours. I'll have breakfast there in the morning. Well, fuck. How much is that? I was listening to Shannon Sharp interview about 6 months ago, ex-NFL player, and he was flying somewhere I think he was flying from LA to Colorado to see Deion Sanders, his son's team player, or Deion Sanders, whatever it was. And he says the price of a private plane for that weekend for a day was $30,000 fucking dollars. That wasn't even including the fucking food. $30,000 just for the fucking plane. This fucking guy's flying from America to fucking Central Europe and back again.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think. He's made an astonishing amount of money, but his lifestyle is fucking like
exactly.
he wastes a lot of cars he has. And
he's no an oligarch.
If you have $100 million invested properly, you could have made that $30,000 in a day by not doing a fucking thing, though.
He's no fucking Herbert.
But something tells me I don't think he has made those smart investments that he keeps telling us that he's made.
You might be right. You might be right, but there is also that edge of sometimes people who grow up poor never stop working because no matter how much money they have, they're always afraid of becoming poor again.
True. I mean, yeah, but he's hawking any old shit. I don't know. Like maybe there's truth to these rumors out in Dubai. I don't know. There's a great bunch of lads out there, so maybe they're not letting him leave.
But they're not like quality commercials, Rob. It's like if he can get in front of his fucking his webcam.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like you can get him for a meal and a hot shower. So how much money has he got? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like someone they're probably paying like $10K, and they're like $10K, and it's gonna take me 5 minutes. Read this, fucking easy money.
Can't even read though, mate.
But that record though that he built so much, he just hoards it out. Like on one advert, he's like, "I'm 50-0, the greatest record of all time," and let me tell you, it's equal to the greatest blackjack company of all time. Yeah. And like Rob said, it's like the shittest thing you've ever seen in your life.
He ad-libs the fucking the script. They give him a script to read, like say I mentioned this. He just looks at it, gets the keywords out of it, talks about himself for 30 seconds, and then nobody knows what the fuck is going on, how you buy the product, nothing. Like it's just fucking madman, man. But he's a sad little man. Like he's a sad little man for a guy who was incredible. He's sad, bitter, and his trouble with Gervonta started when Gervonta started to eclipse his star or go towards it. Like when he's the new guy on the block.
He always does that. He builds you up, and then as soon as you're getting too close, he smashes you down.
Yeah, the Canelo thing, he's bitter towards Canelo's star in the sport. He's bitter towards everybody else's star in the sport. He doesn't believe anybody else is a pay-per-view star. Let's not forget, he had the fucking biggest dance partner of all time to pump his fucking pay-per-view numbers up in the first instance in De La Hoya. Like, now he had to go and beat De La Hoya, obviously, but a great fighter. Can't take anything away from him in the ring, but I can take everything away from outside the ring because he's a piece of shit, isn't he? Like he's fucking terrible.
I've seen. There was a video. Somebody posted a video on Twitter last night, and it was weird watching it. So you got Floyd Mayweather, Antonio Brown, and who's that fucking weirdo? Is it Kanye West? Oh, this fucking supposed party. I swear to God, man, there was more fucking spirits at a fucking seance session in this fucking party.
Imagine being at a fucking party with fucking the two of them, with Floyd Mayweather and Kanye West talking about trying to outdo each other to fucking talk about themselves more. Like
they're literally sat there, no talking to anybody. Just sat there like doing nothing. There's no music going on, or maybe a bit of music, but no talking, no drugs, no alcohol. You know, like what vibe are we getting here, man?
Sounds like the Boxing Asylum live.
For some reason, if I remember right, I think Antonio Brown is the one who on a kickoff return, straight up kicked one of the opposing players in the face on the return, just fucking running kicked him right in the fucking helmet. That was great.
Anyway, from one great to another, let's move on to the next one. Richard Riakporhe. Interesting decision from Boxer to pass Riakporhe off as a Palace fan, isn't it? Says A. Tockers. So he's fighting in Selhurst Park, lifelong Palace fan, apart from when he wasn't in this one. And then again here, I'm Millwall, he says. Hashtag Millwall, hashtag football, hashtag London, hashtag terrorism, hashtag end terrorism. There you go.
What the hell?
Bannersfield there.
I'll end it on this point. Want the hammers?
He's only a bullet lover.
He's Millwall through and through. And moving
I
on
can
here.
sort of go off a tangent here, but Ray Wilkins, great gentleman, right? I remember Ray Wilkins was at Millwall for a wee bit, and we're going through a bad patch at this point. So anyway, Ray tries to face up the angry hordes of Millwall fans. What it's been ex-Chelsea is possibly not even his wisest move. Right? So anyway, Ray, being the gentleman that he is, tries to explain the situation as a gentleman tries to do, right? And when does he get back off this thick-ended Millwall prick by saying, "You're fucking Chelsea, mate. You get to fuck." I'm like, there's no point reasoning with that guy then, mate. Just fuck off. Fucking...
Good old Ray. He tried his best.
What a goal he scored against Celtic, Robbie.
Sugar Ray
Bastard,
Wilkins.
mate. Tall
Sugar Ray
fucking
Wilkins.
pins, mate.
You're living in the past, baby. I'm living in the now.
Right up to the present here, boys. Pope
There we go.
Francis.
There's a
blesses
good
the Fury music belt. Yes, you read that correctly.
Look at that. You got a shower. Look at they cunts sitting there, man.
You guys might not be aware, but
Hey.
Pope Francis has a deep boxing history, and he was a defensive genius known for his move on the rope known as the Pope-a-dope.
What was it, Michael Thompson? Come on,
Swinging for the rafters, was he? Aye?
Oh, what? Maybe he's in the chat. He put a funny one in the nutters, but yeah, there you go. Mauricio, he's shameless, isn't he?
He's getting the SPL title there in 4 weeks as well, Andy.
Really good, man. I mean, what?
We're bringing an evangelical and an Orthodox fighter to a Muslim country with this belt blessed by the Pope. This is peace.
The Papal's champion, that was it.
Aye. By the way,
Now we're going to sing "We Are the World" and hold hands.
By the way, you got two Christian countries' flags on the fucking belt at the same time. Addy move, man. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Oh dear. There you go. Good on
I mean, that isn't it. Oh, stay that belt, man. Fucking Christ. In the bin and set fire to that crap.
He loves
man.
a belt, doesn't he, Mauricio, man?
I mean, he needs to do what The Rock did at WrestleMania, mate, right? Somebody needs to take that belt off him, whip his fucking ass with it. That's what he needs to fucking do, man. I'm sick of this shite, man, with these fucking belts.
The Pope's saying to him, Matty, I thought you were doing away with interim champions.
See, you'd love if that was King Charles knighting that belt to us.
But the fuck, man. You can punch Charles. Hold that belt because he's fucking fat, swish his fingers, man. That fucking idiot.
I think I look at the
There's
Pope
a song
and
by
I think
it. It goes like this, and the Pope says no. That's what you should say. The Pope says no to that fucking belt, by the way.
I think that when I look at the Pope there sitting on the chair and think of our Lord, I think he would love his representative on earth to be sitting there with $500,000 worth of a chain around his neck when people are starving. It's a good example, that guy. We should trust him.
There's about another fucking 100 millions of fucking protect. I'm going to say it. Fuck it.
We'll move on to Captain Casual. Box Nation, the Pope to Box Nation. Captain Casual was celebrating Ryan Deal. He says on the Box Nation chat on Friday night, he says, rumour has it everyone at the fight tonight is invited onto the 2 a.m. ferry for the after party over in Belfast, where apparently Malik Scott is taking on David Haye in an exhibition bout at the Devonish.
Polly, we're going to that one, then.
Jamie Carragher at the front door by tickets.
Somebody next time they have one of those post-fight casts, that someone ought to go with another super chat and say, "Did you Google Devonish, Polly?"
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie Carragher talking with his hands. Saying you have Jamie Carragher fucking doing in the bottom of the picture doing sign language with his hands, and that he talks with his hands all the time. There, fucking idiot.
Box Nation
Spitting at
was
something
back.
else this time.
Yeah,
Box
you see what
Nation was
happens
back.
when you stop spitting rhymes, Rob.
Apparently, the Box Nation was only 480p. Apparently, Rob. In definition, they were saying that's the highest you could get. It's like the old days, man.
The subscription was more than that.
MB was in the chat as well. He said thanks to His Excellency Umar IFL Umar for bringing back Box Nation.
Charlie Parsons as well, doing all that hard work in the background for years. How Charlie beated the beat, mate, like Steve Bunsen yourself, Steve, putting in the hard yards, and then suddenly, mate, he's got a successful YouTube channel within 2 weeks of launching, getting all the big access interviews and that. What a fucking life that man's done.
Oh dear. What else have we got here? David Haye. David Haye once compared his sexual appetite to a lion that's going to bang you and eat you. So his online dating profile was never going to be littered with Shakespeare sonnets and pictures of him cradling puppies. The retired world champ and his girlfriend, Sean, have turned to dating app Raya to fill the rotating slot.
You
in their
just
three-way
know.
relationship.
You just know that the old David Haye has allegedly sent the old meat monster and the fucking WhatsApp messages and that.
I just David Haye does things the reverse that I do him. I usually eat them and then bang them because I don't want to clean up my own load.
I thought he was going to say kill them and then bang them. I'm glad he fucking went that way.
This is what the gargoyles eat porridge from.
Oh, that was too dark. No, that was
Or Matt, you could always toss a salad and get in the fucking front of it, you know.
Some people do it with jelly. Some people do it with syrup. I prefer syrup.
Spit on it, mate.
Ryan Deal jumped in here with the $5 New Zealand super chat. He says, big props to Malik Scott for committing to donate 20% of his purse for the Kovnacki fight to the Kate Abdo Wheelchair Foundation. Stand up, guy.
Well, at least one of them can stand up, I suppose.
Hey, please.
That was a great joke, but the audience for that joke is very narrow.
Yes.
Literally this podcast.
Yeah, but basically, mate, you didn't want to put me front and center for the comments on this one, like, because I've got. Oh, mate, I could go to town here.
Oh dear, mate. What else have we got here? Barry was kicking off about Ryan Garcia Haye. He said, secondly, $1.5 million is a lot of money to lose from your purse, Larry. I don't know what Garcia's purse was, but surely $1.5 million is a huge chunk of it. And now you can see Frampton's response for yourself.
I don't know what Garcia's purse was, but I like a good look around inside it just to see if I can fucking find anything. He says.
Oh dear, mate. Very good. What else have we got here? Let's have a quick look.
No, what else is cracking up about it? Claymaker. Don't mad he is.
He's back.
There, eh?
Oh dear. The Dr. Joseph was tweeting beforehand. He said, please, pray emoji, do not bet on Ryan Garcia because Devin Haney will stop him before the championship round. Okay? They are betting advice from the doctor.
Dr. Joe, what's wrong with you making predictions like that? Eat fucking humble pie, you fucking idiot. What are you doing?
He's just as dumb as the rest of us.
Armchair psychiatrist Dr. Joseph Vallejo there. Fuck's sake. Armchair Dr. Joe.
You didn't know that Garcia was eating his okra, motherfucker. How you like that?
Oh dear, let's have a look, see if we can find. Where is he? The Phantom of the Okra. There we are.
That shit looks nasty, man, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like something you have a bad infection or something like that. Ah, fucking nick of that.
That would get you regular, Andy.
Get you regular, mate. It would get you a fucking hospital checkup and fucking rapid time as well.
Get you up and at him. That's what it gets you.
Fuck. Yeah. Mate, you wouldn't even get taken any fucking. You'd be taken straight to the ICU after fucking eating that shit.
Clear you out.
Oh, exactly, mate. Clear the pipes out anyway. Bay fence.
Yeah, the thing about okra, though, with okra, you got to cook it right. Otherwise, it's slimier than David Hayes' bed after a
the old snail trail. I can remember a fucking stripper by doing it on stage once with the fucking slide it off stage, man, to get to the carpet.
Aim says they get you up for the Andy Ruiz fight. You'll be on the lure.
So Haymaker's really out like on an app like Tinder for troubles, basically looking fucking to recruit. He's recruiting online. Star power is not enough. That's sensational fucking dedication to the lifestyle, in fairness to him.
Yeah, recruitment.
I bet he's made a chick squirt so hard she hit the ceiling fan.
Good Lord. You're like your man last week, fucking wondering who's fucking more appealing, fucking Anthony Joshua or Ryan Garcia.
Elusive Matt.
Elusive Matty.
Ain't nothing elusive about me. You want some, you come get some.
Matty, do you know how you make your missus hit the ceiling when you're having sex with her?
No.
No. Wipe your dick when you're finished on the curtains, mate.
Fuck's sake.
Poor Steve, man. Poor Steve. Jesus Christ.
Quick on a bit of Frank Smith. That's all I can say for us now.
I'm never going to be Eddie Hearn. That is the reality. You cannot beat Eddie Hearn at what he does. There is only one Eddie Hearn. Don't want to be Eddie Hearn. Not in a bad way. I love him. Great. My mate, long term, like a brother to me. But I'm my own person. I get compared to him, but it's learning on the job, and it's hopefully getting better. Jealous?
Yeah.
Never. Honestly, I'm happy for people who do well. I couldn't be jealous of Ben Shalom. Like, I've done my own, I'm not bragging, but I've done my own thing. You know, I don't own the company, but I'm very involved and have a good, have a good part of it. I'm not going to go into so like, I'm involved. The success of the business, I succeed from. And I don't take orders from Eddie Hearn, not trying to be, I don't take all Eddie Hearn, Ben Shalom doesn't get on his radar.
You've got to chill out, yeah? Trust me, this is what I do. Alright? You will never work in a place like this again. This is brilliant. Fact. Yeah? And you'll never have another boss like me, someone who's basically a chilled out entertainer. Yeah? Now
He's doing a great impression of somebody who doesn't want to be Eddie Hearn by speaking exactly like Eddie Hearn down to the cadence. He sounds like somebody doing an impression of Eddie Hearn. What the fuck is he talking about? Like fucking jealous, Ben Shalom. Like that could have been Eddie's. That's out of the Eddie playbook, isn't it? Even the way he speaks is fucking Eddie-esque. Like, but you know, they're good mates.
Eddie
Good
Hearn, yet we've seen videos of him getting fucking bashed about by Eddie with fucking boxing gloves on. So you do what you're told. You little tea
carrying
boy.
the tea tray into the fucking.
Exactly, you go and get me a fucking hobnob as well, you fucking.
Oh dear.
A chocolate one as well, when you think about it. They're like the fucking oat ones. I want the chocolate hobnob.
Those new milk chocolate? What? No, white chocolate ones.
Oh no, I don't. No, mate.
You?
That's poverty stuff for me, mate. No. Go with the milk chocolate, hobnobs. Anything else than that is poverty for me, mate.
What?
Don't know, man. They're about £1.65 a packet, you know.
These are not like Twinkie bars for you, mate.
Oh, I like Twinkies.
Yeah, these are Twinkie bars are like the kind of like mace and syrup with fucking cream inside it. Heart attack stuff, mate.
American chocolate's very sweet, isn't it? I think.
Ah, it is, mate.
Sugar in the tank over there.
Corn syrup. Corn syrup in the tank.
I can remember Jeremy Clarkson buying a sandwich the other day. He was complaining about it on television, saying it's got artificial cheese.
What the fuck's artificial cheese?
Fucking no idea, mate. But if I read that, I'd be right in the fucking bin straight away.
I don't want to start Matty on artificial cheese the way he's going tonight. Let's just move on, shall we?
The farm one's getting bought by the Chinese at the end of the day, so they've all got themselves to blame, you know. Hey, Matty.
As he calls it, artificial cheese is just American cheese, and it's a good cheese because it melts without cracking. It's perfect for hamburgers.
3D printer ham.
Ham.
Right. Anyway, any nominations, Matty?
No. Now you've got me thinking about ham.
Oh, okay, there you go. Andy, what about you? Nominations, not ham.
One for Oscar, mate. I think he's kind of like raised up against His Excellency coming into America here, especially in the Oscars territory. He's going into Twitter there, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, saying, "No promoters coming to my territory think you can take over my sport. This is war. This is aimed towards a person who doesn't know shit about boxing." So Oscar putting His Excellency on notice there, mate. So one for Uncle Oscar.
Okay. Another nomination for Oscar. We have in most weeks. Rob, anything from you other than the Floyd Javonta shenanigans?
It's King Ryan's world, and we're just living in it. Have you seen the flick of him going around with his new wife?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Ricky Gravel got back onto me on Twitter and said, "You were right about Ebony Bridges." He said, "Fucking right, it was." Nick her. Who does he think she is? Like, fucking going to get a crack at Ryan Garcia? There's levels to this game, baby. Ryan released a freestyle rap as well, where he said he was smoking on a Haye pack, and he had some fucking jaw dropping bombs in there, where one of the lines was, "I did good." So that was good. Smoking on a Haye pack. He also did a bit of shadow boxing for Trump. And endorsed Trump for 2024. Yeah. And he did the sound effects and all that. Donald Trump 2024.
What a fucking
great fighter. Guy's a great fighter, King Ryan. So fucking
he got busy this week. In the day, Rob, wasn't he? Remember the old Atlantic?
Yeah, of course he was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was at all the big fights. You see his fucking wig. If you go back to any HBO fucking Legendary Night, you'll see Trump's barned in the ringside there. Rye definitely made the bet. Rye, I say now because I'm fucking. I always knew he was going to do it. Not like the rest of the amateur psychologists on here. But King Rye made the most of his fucking publicity train. He's been on everything, man, this week. He's fucking like prime Tony Bellew. He's everywhere. And he turned up somewhere saying that he was wanting to fight Errol Spence as well because Errol Spence is suing Derek James or counter suing Derek James. So he wants to fight Errol Spence. And then he said he's going up to heavyweight to knock out AJ. Who's going to talk shit then? So we're looking forward to that one. I think that's it, yeah. The Gervonta fucking Shakur got his little face in there as well in the middle of it, and he just released a fucking kind of weird video with his top off saying, calling out Tank essentially. Like, I won't fucking waste time talking about it, but yeah, Bill Haney's Salt Shaker one was pretty good. I like that one.
Okie doke. Let's go through them very quickly, then we shall make our picks. So the Floyd versus Tank, and I suppose Floyd versus Bill Haney as well. You can throw that in. Floyd all round, I would say, getting in the Middle East. He's taken to the Middle East and he's not getting out. And the boxer shenanigans were also nominated. We had the Pope blessing the belt there, Mauricio Suleiman. We had Captain Casual Damo and MB getting stuck into the chat. Paulie as well getting nominated, lured in by Ryan Deal. It's happened to many of them. David Haye putting up his various things he likes, his tastes on Raya, apparently. Rotating slot is available. Who knows? Anyone can get it.
I wonder what his son thinks about his dad going on a date and I was looking for his home, man, eh?
And then posting about it on
exactly, man.
Instagram,
I mean, fucking the guy's our age, right? And his son must be a teenager now, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking hell, Dad, get a grip of yourself.
Yeah.
Are they able to get the profiles like that and just post them, are they? Hope nobody fucking. Hope none of the listeners see my one. Think Haymaker's Patters. Think Haymaker's Patters raw. You know what I mean? I'm going to do something till you love me. That's what it says on mine.
Eh?
You've been sending all top picks as well, Rob?
One-sided pattern.
Oh, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants.
Whatever you want, just get the job closed. You know what I mean? Deal sealed.
What do you guys
I
call
just sent pictures of me in front of double glazed windows with an 0800 number under it to fucking show that I'm balling. Do you know what I mean?
What do you call dick pics over there? Shillelagh snaps?
No, dick pics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Passing his meat about.
Frampton got nominated as well. Dr. Joseph with his betting advice, and also Frank Smith for Bellew of the Week at the end there with his little David Brent sequence. Who are you going for this week, Matty?
Oh, I've got to go for the Pope. When are we going to get this chance again? I got to go for the
Pope. You know,
the Pope for Bellew of the Week?
Rob, I was going to say that, but I had to bite my tongue because I go
for Sinead
O'Connor. What would Father Dave say, man? Okay, the Pope.
Christ,
he's Anglican, isn't he? Would he give a fuck?
Yeah, well, I suppose, yeah. I don't know. He's busy. He's Father Dave. Andy, who you go for this week?
There wasn't the Oscar I was going to go for. What was the other one, mate? David Haye. That's who it is.
What does he say on the profile? What did it say there?
He says, I'm a selfish prick. Nothing is ever good enough. I always want more and rarely satisfied. I've got many deep-rooted, complex demons eating me up from the inside, manifesting in disgustingly shocking acts of, let's not tell you everything, and spoil surprise.
You know what I'm telling you? You know what that strikes me, by the way? Come on. You didn't want me to say it. But you know
need to get Peter Hyatt involved here. If we ever needed him, now's when we need him.
I mean, dude, it's getting into warped fucking territory, man. The guy's had a taste of the thruple. Now he wants to fucking go like fucking. I don't know.
He's the
he's going to start a compound, isn't he? Hey, he's going to read about this in about 6 months.
He's going to go all David Koresh.
Yeah,
he's going to full Jim Jones. Man. He's just going to start wearing fucking white garments and just fucking have an old compound of fucking a pride of lions.
I say let him be until he claims he's Jesus.
No, he needs to go full Muslim and fucking marry 7 different women and get all the different babies and that with him, man.
He's loving life, man. He's enjoying himself out there.
But his son's to get a grip of his father and fucking his dad. Come on, you're fucking 44-year-old, right? Get off the fucking Viagra, right? And become a girl. Come on, get yourself straightened out. You ain't up in fucking sick addiction clinics, man. You can't keep going like this.
Why do you want everyone to be as miserable as you?
You can keep going like it, all right. That's all you know. You keep going, all right. Don't mind the Haymaker. Keep fucking going, man. Keep punching.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going for the haymaker then, Andy?
I'm going for the haymaker, mate. The haymaker with the STD maker.
Oh, lovely. Rob?
I don't want to fucking throw the haymaker under the bus for that. Like, that's to be commended. Like, he's fucking,
mate,
and he's
but
doing the
mate,
graft as well.
No, but mate,
Fucking
listen,
haters.
There was no, but the thing is, at one point he was like the demigod. He had the woman there, but now he's on fucking this dating app begging for more because
cruising.
you know what I'm saying? He's
not
basically on
begging
the
for
cusp.
more. He's auditioning new applicants.
Mate, he's on the cusp of sending.
You have to have interns as well, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he's trying to run a successful company, he has to have interns. You know what I mean? Work the way to the
the
top.
How does she fit within the organization? That's what we want to learn.
But the haymaker's on the cusp of sending his Tadger pics out on social media to try and get what he needs, mate. This is becoming warped behaviour. This is coming like Vince McMahon territory just about here, I would imagine.
Fuck.
As long as we don't hear about him
allegedly.
raping anybody, I don't care.
Haymaker.
The consensual is like the line is consensual. Everything that is consensual, and everyone's adults. Who fucking cares?
Danny Young's following the lineage here. He's looking for the lineal ruler.
What I would say is that an opportunistic person may be able to fucking develop a story and then use that paragraph as the conclusion later down the line. So you want to be careful exactly what he's putting out there in the public.
That's the thing as well, mate. He's going to have to watch because a split Johnny, for example, a wee spillage, and you got another bun in the oven, mate. You got fucking alimony to pay, mate. And that alimony pony ain't cheap.
Alim Cannuli.
Oh, he's probably has a closet in his house dedicated to the day after pill.
Fucking hell.
It's when you see him in the cold light of day, Steve, it's different sometimes, aren't they? Like, it's good in the moment sometimes. When you take a step back, it's fucking.
Oh dear. It seems like such a tame question, Bob. Who are you going for?
Look at Beat Boop's question, mate. Put that one up for the.
Fucking
put that one up. We'll get like
like Patrick Bateman style when he's nailing that chick, flexing, looking in the mirror.
Read that out, Steve.
Read that
question. Read that question.
You think the haymaker wanks in the mirror?
Of course he does. You probably Paul's faces and everything, by the way.
Are we jumping here or are we getting pushed?
I think I can't go for the Pope, can I? Like in all good faith, I can't go for the Pope. So maybe the haymaker unanimous decision.
You shite hoose because you didn't even fucking follow the faith anymore, man. You're lapsed Catholic, so fucking. You can't fucking vote for your fucking papa like that.
Yeah, but I can always. The good thing about being a lapsed Catholic is you could just always say, confess at the last minute, and go, "Oh, geez, sorry, I didn't mean it." You really get a clean slate.
Of course,
so.
You've always got that fucking that get out clause.
In the back pocket, man.
Oh, don't worry, my son. We will forgive you. Don't worry. Just
forgives all sins.
Commandments you go past there. Fucking hell.
Oh dear me. Right, so who are we going for again? Should we just give it to the haymaker? I think
we got two for the Pope. We've got two for the Pope and one for Haye.
Come on,
Perfect trouble.
I can't go for the Pope, man. I'm afraid of
you're in Northern Ireland. I'm fine.
Scared than Rob.
Too many loyalists about Steve's area, man. You make you fucking take it by a sniper or something like that. The homage of Billy, right? Make you fucking haunt him.
No, I'll go for haymaker. I think
it's
he
a draw.
It's put in the hard draw. Yeah, 2 for him, 2 for the Pope.
The loyalists up there will be telling Steve the famine is over. Why don't you go home?
Well, I'll tell you what. If Steve,
that's what my missus says to me.
to be fair, actually, if Steve was back home last week and he's like, "Nah, I'll go back to Ireland for the rest of the immigrants. I'm going back to stay with the Africans. Fuck this shit."
Right, 2. Yeah, I think they're both doing the Lord's work. We'll give it a draw. David Haye and
David Haye equal with the Pope. What a way to cap it off.
One more place in that trouble up for grabs. Who do you put in there? David Haye and the Pope. Yeah.
Matthew de Chippendale. There you are. Shout out to David Haye and the Pope.
Paulie, honorary mention as well for getting chipped in by Ryan.
Yeah, coming to the Devonish.
Because it was Ryan Deal. This guy's talking about the Devonish. He's obviously been to the Devonish, guys. It's obvious. It's clear. This guy's been to the Devonish.
He might be corrupt, you know. He might be corrupt. You never know.